Hey everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit, and I half-assed spray painted this. Didn't do a very good job. Globbed it up in some spots, but you know about cold weather and painting. So now I'm going to get my favorite color in the whole world, pavement, and I hope I have enough of it. And I'm going to get this thing with a wet coat of that. I'm going to do my whole building in that. And if I don't get in every little single crack, that's okay. It'll be all right. I want to try to get it in all the cracks, though. I want a nice even coat on this because I don't want this building to be a scrap building necessarily. I'm going to have it dark so that it kind of, I think it's going to be dark so that it goes into a scrap land well and meshes. But this is going to be kind of the beginning of me making more like sci-fi fantasy instead of Blade Runner. Well, I guess that's sci-fi too, but more of like a Star Wars kind of stuff than what I was doing. I might still do the ground. No, I'm just going to do it all on the ground too. Do it all in this color. Okay. This is looking like it's going to work out pretty well. I watched the Monkeys story, Daydream Believers. That was pretty good. I did not realize that Peter and Mike were real musicians. I thought they were all fakers. So I was actually pretty psyched. They didn't like being made fun of for not playing. I didn't know they were actually the ones singing, though, so I'm kind of relieved. Oop. It's got some jubbly bubbly. Just want to make sure we get it in all the cracks. And we want to get our scrap down here. And we're going to do the scrap base coated in dark gray too, since we got a kind of a motif of dark blue going on here. Or dark gray, I mean. I don't know why I'm saying blue. We got a roof in that too. I would fly or hide beneath the wings of a bluebird. Yeah, I don't know the words. I just like the song. Can't think of it off the top of my head. I knew it the other day when I was playing it on guitar, and I can't even think of the damn words. Alright, so we want to make sure we get up underneath everything. Get on the outside edges pretty good. Make sure there's no color sticking out. That's one of the big things we don't want is color. There's a little bit of red coming in from where that didn't sit real nice in some spots, but I don't think that's going to hurt the overall look too much. Just make sure there's no black, except for if there's just tiny bits and cracks. Alright, cool. I'm going to get this and set this off to the side, and we're going to air dry this. Now I'm just going to get a lighter gray, and I'm going to do like a really half-assed dry brush on this. This is called Pure Gray. It's a good bit lighter. This is pretty wet though, so I'm not sure how good of a dry brush it's going to bring. I'll just have to be extra careful with it. I'm going across to catch the edges of the different ribs and to catch that texture I put on there with the hot glue. I don't want to push too hard. I just want to kind of lighten it up some. Look at that one dot moved, that one stud moved. Not real happy about that, but at this point there's not a whole bunch I can do about it. This is going to lighten it up a little bit, but not quite as much as I had hoped. See right there, there's a little bit of blue. I'm just going to heat that up with my gun. Try to cover that up. No, I can't. Okay, no problem. No problem. It'll be all right. Get my pipe, lighten that up a little bit. I might come back and hit that pipe with some silver too, actually. Come up and hit all this. Need a little bit more of my lighter gray. Come off the edges of this. Hit this thing, whatever it may be. Where was that blue at? There it is. See if I can cover that up. No, that's just part of it now. Okay. I'll lighten up my pile a little bit because I want to use some different colors there too, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Now you got it pretty lightened up. Looks okay. You could leave it like that. Wouldn't be terrible. Now let's do some different colors. So, to make it less boring. So I'm going to use this turquoise on the door. This is super bright. And I'm not going to water this down or anything. I'm just going to get a small kind of chisel tip brush. Make sure it's jaggedy and not smooth. And I'm going to make sure I don't have too much on there. I'm just going to be real careful. Super duper careful. I'm going to do my outside edge first. And I'm just doing that. Just like that. And it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, because I am going to do a dry brush of silver over everything to show metal's exposed, because it's not been here brand new. But it's not been worked on 1,000 times either, like some of my other projects that are old and beat up. Next I'm going to get this Crimson Cardinal color, because I like it a lot. And I'm going to do those 2 panels on the sides with it, I think. Or at least that one. Or maybe I'm going to do the stripes with it. I think I'm going to do the stripes with it. I'm just going to be, my brush is damp. I'm just going to be careful. I'm going to paint all my stripes with it. My brush is a little bit too damp. I'm losing some saturation. That's okay. This was a mistake. See, I got a little bit right there. Oh well. I'm not going to turn this into any kind of contest, so this is just something to throw an extra building on my tabletop to tell more stories, all it is. So as it is, it's going to be okay. Just take our time. Oh, got a little bit on there again. Didn't want to do that. It is what it is. Down here, just be real careful. Get these in one swipe if I can. Okay, I really don't like how that damn thing moved on me. Alright, I'm going to get this red. I'm going to hit my little piece of scrap down here real careful. Alright, get rid of red and get a different color. I'm getting this palm leaf green. This piece with my palm leaf green. And I don't care if it's perfect, because I'm also going to be hitting everything with a dry brush of silver. And I think that's going to do me a solid as far as hiding any mistakes I make in this part. In these pures. I'm going to get another blue color. This is Gloss Tropical Blue, to do the next piece of scrap. I think this is pretty thick. A lot of these glosses that they made are really thick. I don't even think I bought some of these gloss ones. I don't have too many of them. I think that I said I needed a color like light blue or something, and Lady Doom got these, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't remember ever intentionally buying any gloss stuff besides clear coat. But from time to time I like to use it. I'm gonna do this last little piece, 2 little pieces in yellow. And that yellow is pretty fucked up. Pretty thin. Oh well. Alright. Dry it off. Get rid of this. We'll hit this with the air gun. I was going to do the side panels in a different color. No, I just don't think I'm gonna. Alright, so to do the silver dry brush, I'm gonna get a silver color, obviously. Maybe. There it is. This is gunmetal gray. It's that folk art brand from Walmart. I actually just went to buy more of this and they didn't have it. The things I want to be the most silver, I'm hitting first. And then with what's left, I'll come back and hit other stuff. Like I want this colored stuff to be more silver. I want my door to be kind of beat. There we go. I'm not doing as thorough of a job as I did with the light gray. But I am adding a little bit of a metallic to it around the way. And that's going to mute up some of my real bright colors and add some wear and tear. So for all my studs, I do want those to stand out, even those two that are effed up down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a small brush. Actually, I don't want to use that color. I want to use like a metallic copper color. This is a bright copper called copper. And I'm going to get a brush like I would use on a miniature. Even though I don't use this particular one on miniatures, but it's that kind of brush. I'm going to hit those little knobs just lightly. I'm not going to do the whole thing, just kind of the outer area, the top, the highest end part, you know what I mean, the sticky outy-ish part. And I'm going to do a few buttons with each one, a few studs with each one, or rivets or bolts or whatever it may be. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. And I think that's all I really need to do. Sad about those two buttons though. There's no panel on this door for a handle, so I'm just going to simulate that there's a handle there by making a crisp metal line to simulate where there's a door. Easy project, fun project, cathartic. I enjoyed myself. Really upset about those rivets. But otherwise, it's a nice, easy project that's going to fit in with the modern, or with the apocalyptic future, distant future, and with like a Star Wars future. It goes both ways. So it's nice. It's good. Everything's sturdy. Oh, that is sturdy. Super glue and hot glue. That'll do her. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, leave a comment. I like those. And all the things that please the algorithm, the great AI of the YouTubes. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.